Hello and welcome to a game in the Emerald League. Today we are watching Pitt vs Miami. What do you think, Biscuit? What's your thoughts on this upcoming match? What are you excited for here? What are we looking forward to?
Well, we're looking forward to, I know Pitt had to get a different tank, so we're going to be very interested to see how that's going to roll out. And then, for Miami, we saw their great performance in week 1 against Montreal, where we went to game 5. We'll see if maybe we'll go to game 5 again, or yeah, we'll just see how this series goes. Do you have any predictions going into this?
Well, honestly, I think this one's low-key a bit of a toss-up. I know OG Buns, and this guy's crazy on the Junkrat. I'm excited to see if he pulls it out, because I know I've experienced this Junkrat gameplay, and he's cold. He is good on the Junkrat. But honestly, I'm excited. I don't know. This one could go either way, in my opinion. We see Miami won week 1. But I don't know. For me, it's a bit of a toss-up. I don't know. Pitt are trying to bounce back from their loss against Houston, so we'll see. We'll see what they can do.
They do have Saucepan in. I don't think they had Saucepan there for when they were against us in week 1. And they also have that Kai, which I'm pretty sure that's a new face, if I remember right. And it's going to be pretty interesting. I know for Miami, we have that good little fun backline of Dragon and Caiman. That would be fun. We probably have, I don't know if it's going to be Doge or Storm as the tank. I would imagine Storm because he loves that Doomfist. You think we'll see Doomfist in the first game?
Definitely a possibility. But what I'm most looking forward to is one of our final blows per 10-minute leader in Buns. I think he has the opportunity to absolutely cook here. And I think that's what it's going to come down to tonight. I think it comes down to who can get these first picks first and who can win from these first picks and who can press their advantage late fight. I'm very excited here. We've got a good game here in my opinion. We've got two teams which are trying to prove themselves early in the season. They have the ability to really prove themselves and shake up the standings. Obviously we have Pitt looking for the first win of the season, and Miami are looking to keep their 1-0 record going. Very interesting indeed, this game.
Yeah, I'm ready to see. I know you said about OG Buns earlier with the Junkrat. That is always going to be fun. We saw it a bit last week. He was pretty good on it. And here we go. So let's see what they're going to roll out with.
Indeed, I'm very interested to see what these teams are going to be playing. Because especially, we're so early in the season, they can really truly show us what they might be doing later in the season. We can see hopefully what their ideas are moving forward.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely, with it being so early in the season, this is a good time to be like, look, we've been practicing this week on this comp. Maybe we try it for the first game or two. They are rolling out with pretty much the same thing as last week. Yep, with Buns now as a Junkrat. For Pitt, we have Bonaparte. I'm pretty sure Bonaparte was their support. Now is the tank, but it is Sigma. Sigma's pretty good, honestly, against Miami, I feel like.
Honestly, I think this comes down to Buns because he's a great final blow leader of stats wise. I wonder how he can do that. But a Widow Duel here. Saucepan against Doge. Doge going very low, and Saucepan gets the first pick. That is huge leaning into this next fight. I'm seeing OG Buns in a little flank here. He gets spotted by the Junkrat. Zenyatta dives onto the Sojourn. Very low HP. The Discord Orb is putting a lot of pressure on him, and he goes down.
Ooh, good kill on Buns.
Both get traded out here, so we're even. Let's see. We see. Seeing the headers towards the point here. They're gonna let the flip as they lost Buns. See Pip take first control. Lots of pressure coming out here. Onto the back line. Storm are looking to re-engage with the bubbles. Looks like they're trying to play this close right lane. Trying to get the advantage with their Junkrat and their Reaper, trying to close the distance, put pressure onto them. See, this is very high charge Zarya, but
Caiman falls!
Goes down.
Oh no, Buns is in the back line! Oh, it doesn't get it.
This Junkrat does so much damage. Great, lots of pressure. With Zenyatta. This Discord Orb is proving incredibly powerful right now. They're just not able to escape it.
If I remember right, Zeke last week was one of their DPS. Now he has flipped to support. This has been all sorts of different you know, for really Pitt, they've really swapped a full 360, like 180 of what their whole team was last week to this new form roster, and it seems so far it's doing all right.
Indeed, Sauceplan's putting in some work here on the Widowmaker, getting a lot of first picks is very important. He's putting a lot of pressure onto the opposing, like their backline. He's putting a lot of pressure onto them. He's using the sides here. He sees Doge looking for the flank here.
That
Doge
whole
trying to play
economy.
his time. Lots of balls coming up from the side of Pitt here. Can they use them? Here comes the
There's
flux.
one!
Out there.
Ooh, they get
Housing goes
buns
down. Buns goes really low.
again!
Backline's really low from the side of Pitt.
Dragon falls.
We see the Ray committed as well, and the Transcendence
Ooh.
to seal this fight here. The Nano goes on to Storm, but is it enough at this point? I don't think it is. The Nano wears out. He's all alone.
Nani? Oh, falls.
Nani
And there
can't
goes
do much.
Storm. What a
Miami
great
here,
team
on the back
fight.
foot. Can they respond? No touch available. That's going to be it. Round 1. Wow.
They did
We
it
really
a
saw.
fantastic. I think what Pitt did really well there is that they really much just rejected Buns from existing. It felt like he got like 1 or 2, but almost every team fight, it felt like their comm was like, "Look, get rid of Junkrat first. I don't care. He needs to go."
I mean, it's a great player, so, you know, evidently we're seeing them, you know, have the ability to target that Junkrat and get him down first, and it's working, in my opinion. I think we're seeing it definitely working for sure.
You also got that Zeke Zen, which, hey, that Zen is doing some work. He's been doing some really good work with those Discord orbs. Really good job.
On the inside of the map here, we can see maybe Buns do a little bit more on the Junkrat. On the closed environment, maybe he can get a bit more of the splash damage with those mines and those nades. See what happens here. Let's see if Pitt can play their own game and keep Miami at bay. Let's see.
Ooh, Buns getting in the back line.
Doing a
He's
lot of damage there.
rejected.
Juno goes low. See the ring come out from the side of Miami. Miami walking all over them. One goes down.
Kamani
And
and
the ring is
Buns
punished.
falls.
The punish. What a great punish there.
Wow.
Instead of Pitt. They're just allowing their Sojourn to get those high charge rails into the back line, and it just causes so much damage, especially with this Discord orb. Lots of pressure coming on. Is Storm going to be staggered here? We see the point heading over to the side of Pitt. And we can see on the board here, we have 60% on this gravitational flux. Could be huge in this fight, especially with no beat, no transcendence from the side of Miami.
Absolutely.
They're walking on with the ring.
Chokehold.
Rock onto the Zarya there. Zarya goes down low. Saucepan gets traded out during the team fight. Miami very low here. They're looking to rebuild their HP and walk forward with that fast pick. Here comes the flux.
Big grab!
Flux. It's a 3-man flux. Massive. We forced the coalescence. Here. They managed to live through it though. Zarya uses both our bubbles, and look at this. This is great work from Miami to take the damage from that flux and turn it around against them. Great work.
Ooh, Dragon falls, but I mean, for Miami, that is very good. You know, you got your team fight win. Now you have your ultimates building up, and then they just went to Rhine.
So only one ultimate use from both sides there. We see the coalescence and the gravitational the Sigma ult. We see the Reinhardt looking to walk on the back line here. Pins in, looking to kill with the pin.
He's deep.
Moira goes down, and the Transcendence coming out from the side of Pitt. And the Juno will cancel.
Oh, it's
Wow.
just Buns.
There's the Tyre, and he gets one. I don't think it's enough.
I don't think
One-
so, but he
One
might
does
get
the source bar underneath.
Reaper.
Can win it. He gets the health back. He's so low. The Bud's gonna trade. That's not
No.
enough.
Oh, he
He's
does.
just gonna trade. He's gonna trade with the his passive ability there. See, we see the Sojourn here. This Sojourn ult's gonna be very big. No supports from the side of Miami. Let's see what Bowsy can do. Zarya's looking to walk, looking to use that gravitational. Looking to use the grav. See what they can do.
Oh, there's Visor.
Oh, they're on the high ground. Pitt trying to just bunker down and live throughout this Visor. Here we see the Juno wall come out from the side of Pitt. The Reinhardt's walking in. Here comes the grab, but the Reinhardt shield's low. Is it gonna be enough? One's doing a lot of damage to that ground.
It's enough. Oh, there goes that guy. He falls. Bonaparte falls.
The grab was just enough. The grab on the visor did enough to make it work. See, Bowser's thingy. See, coming to this next fight here, we had the overclock from the Sojourn, and we also nearly got the tire from Buns. Can Buns find this target, but find Bowsy? That's gonna be the big question here.
You also got that Rhine Shatter that's probably gonna happen in this next team fight because that ult charges so fast. Here's that tire!
Oh, big tire! Massive tire from Buns. This is what he does. This is what he does. He's great using this tire, and he can just get massive teamfight wins like that. And look at this back. They're going to put them on the back foot here. Miami have really taken control of this because look at the percentage here. We're at 90% here. And they're going to have to force a touch PR. They're going to have to be forced into this bottom lane, and that plays right into Bunch's hand. Lots of damage coming through. It's the back line.
Oh, Bonaparte falls.
Doing so much damage.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get there.
Oh, 2 picks. Massive.
Yep.
It's great work from Buns. When he forces them into that very small, tight angle, he could just do so much damage. He built 50% of his ultimate already in that brief window of time. See now, this is an interesting bit because we've had 2 maps here. We've seen how Buns has done extremely well on the inside map, which is closed, and let's see if he can translate that progress and that well-played gameplay into it on the outside map. Can he make it work? That's the question.
Yeah, because I mean now in this map, there's not as many tight rooms as there was in the last one. This one's a lot more open. It's a lot more open space.
For sure. I've seen a little Orion mirror.
Ooh,
A bit of a Orion mirror going on here.
Gotta love it.
See, we're seeing a Juno Mora and a Juno Baptiste here. Similar comps, but not the same. In the fact that this Mora comp looking to play fast with Bun, they're looking to play close range, and we can see because of the Bowsy picking the Sojourn here, they wanted to play a bit of a longer fight with the Baptiste, looking to use the lamp, looking to use the regen burst, looking to play a bit of a longer fight. See the ring come out from the side of Miami. Also big fire strike there, but the lamp is forced very early here. Early lamp forced. See Storm doing a lot of damage on this Reinhardt. Oh, it goes very low.
Oh, he falls.
There we see it. See, this is where the Baptiste is healing, and the sheer numbers of it comes in clutch there. Able to keep that Ryan alive where the Moira could not.
They have to retreat. And Pitt will take the first cap of this map.
Holding close here. We have 60% on this Juno ult here. The Reinhardt goes very low from side of Pitt. Stays alive, manages to get healed by his Baptiste. We nearly got the Juno online from the side of Pitt. Can they use this faster? They've definitely got a faster one than Miami. Can they punish based off that?
Ooh, they're getting the point. Oh, there's that
Let's
tire!
just give it pro crazers. Here comes the tire. Big tire onto Bowsy. Re-engaging here with the Juno ring. There we have it. The faster Juno ult, but the pin gets cancelled.
Oh,
Reinhardt's going very low here.
And he
The slam
falls.
gets cancelled. Is it enough? 2 trades come out. It's a 4v3 right now.
That guy.
Window in the lamp. Is it
They're
enough?
pulling out the window. Pitt manages to take the point back. This is already flipped over. We're only 30% into this. This is gonna be a good fight.
So we got the Juno Ultimate and the Reinhardt Shatter from the side of Miami here. Let's see what they can do with that.
Farah. We got the Farah now out
Farah
there.
pick, trying to punish the Sojourn pick maybe. Let's hit scan presence. Once again, we're seeing the Juno Jax. A Juno Jax there. Massive first pick onto the support from Bowsy. Great work. The lamp comes out from the side of Pitt. Can they keep their Reinhardt alive? They're keeping their Reinhardt alive well. Also from the side of Saucepan gets one. We see the Coalescence committed as well. Is it enough at this stage of the fight? I don't know if it is.
Sure, as Kamani had to run away and use Cole to basically escape, it feels like.
Still seeing a gap on the Earth Shatter percentages here. Storm looking to use his slam here. That guy goes down early. This is a great opportunity for Miami. Can they punish that first pick onto the support? Only Baptiste is able to do healing. Here comes the pin. Slam is ready. Bowsy goes down. The Farah on a flank here, doing lots of damage. Those bars to get 2 picks on the flank there. Great work. Having the barrage nearly available. This could be very big with the slam. A big combination. 87% on the side of Pitt. Is it enough? Can they hold? Can they get a flip in and can they win this map? We're going to see a tire come out and
That
Storm.
guy
He gets a pick
falls.
onto the back line. Massive fire strike, stopping that Juno off from being used in this fight. It's going to have to be a hard reset here from this side off Pitt. Yeah, having to back up.
Absolutely.
A massive ult trades looking forward here.
You have 2 ults for the side up hit. You got Juno ult. You also got Rail. You gotta just start pressing Q, I think. But also, Miami has 3 in the tank. They're ready. There's one
Here
of
comes
them.
a tire. And a tire comes out and it gets Zeke early. That's a great pick. And it just, one ultimate equals a fight win with a big pick onto the Baptiste there. That's great work from Buns. I've seen the Widow pick out from Saucepan. Hopefully to trying to get a pick onto this Pharah, but it's gonna be quite hard on this map maybe. Maybe not many angles. See what happens here. So we're seeing 4 ults from the side of Pitt here. And can they use these 4 ults? Here comes the slam. It's a big shadow onto Reinhardt. Reinhardt goes very low, but the Juno ult is living.
Can they get OG Buns? No, they
Bozy
can't.
gets one. Slam comes out. Doesn't hit anyone with a slam.
Nobody.
There's 2 ults used, and this fight's not won yet. Bowsy
There's the
using the
window.
overclock and the window. 4 ults committed this fight from the side of
Bowsy
Pitt.
with a double.
And it's enough. Bowsy with a double with the overclock. Great work there. Gets 2 picks, very crucial.
Now, Pitt doesn't have another ult for like realistically the rest of this map. They need to short hold this, I feel.
Here comes the barrage. It's gonna be
And
quite big
there's
here.
Doge.
Doge
He's
with the
on
barrage.
point.
Is he gonna go down?
They need to get him.
Touches.
He
And he goes down
does.
with the barrage.
They need to get the
Dragon
tank.
Master.
They do.
Dragon Master has the Juno ult, but 2 are already down. They have no tank. So
Saucepan.
Dragon gets 1 trade onto the DPS, but it is enough. Only 2 supports and 1 DPS and remaining for the side of Miami.
Come on,
Is it enough? Barnes doing a lot of damage, but I don't think it's enough at this point.
I don't know.
With only Juno heals. The Baptiste going very low. Baptiste goes down. The Surge very low. And
He
they
falls, and they do
and they could
it.
not touch the point.
Pitt will take game 1. What a tooth and nail fight though there at the end.
Indeed. It truly came down to the ult fight there. We see a lot of like good ultimates used from both sides, but it's just unfortunate that Dragon could not live on while touching.
Yep.
Had that barrage, it was not able to use it.
There's that tire.
Massive tire from Buns. Just removes that whole team. That's just team fight. GG's going X. You can't do anything about that.
No.
And
You
that
know,
was Pitt's first map win of the season. So I think they did a great job there. Honestly, congratulations to Pitt for getting their first map win in the season. Good progress, good stepping stone, moving further forward. What do you think about that? What do you think about that game? Let's go. What's your thoughts?
I thought it was really good. It feels like, you know, when they're in that open space, like where the Junkrat, because obviously we know like Junkrat's bread and butter is closed rooms. If it is in closed space, he is the most dangerous. But they did a really good job making sure Buns was basically in any team fight. They were like, nope, get him away as fast as we can. Did a really good job getting rid of him, I felt like. They really were like, yeah, we'll make it to where Doge has to get us. We'll we'll let Doge fight us rather than Buns as a, you know, scary Junkrat. I mean, Junkrat just does so much damage, and he doesn't even need to land it directly.
Indeed. I think that's what we're seeing here. The maps where Junkrat has been favoured on that map, on Busan, we did see Miami come out with a win, but on the maps where Junkrat is maybe a bit worse because of these wider angles, more space for Pitt to manoeuvre, we're seeing them come out on top. And I think that's going to be key moving forward with this map pick from the side of Miami. Miami are picking here, if I'm correct?
I believe so, yes. For Pitt, though, really great job from... honestly, they had a whole flip of their roster. Like I said, Bonaparte last week, I was pretty sure was support. We also have that guy there. We have Saucepan. And it's kind of crazy to see that we have Bonaparte as that tank. He's been doing a pretty good job. We have Saucepan as the basically been Widow or Hitscan, been doing a great job. Zeke went over to support. Been doing great work with that Zen. He also did really great work with the Baptiste.
Indeed. I think here's the thing: is we've got a lot of maps on as options here. We could be going to escort, hybrid, push, or flashpoint / clash. But I think from the side of Miami, we're trying to look for a map which is going to enable my Junkrat. So let's just see what map they're going to pick. Honestly, I don't know where they would like to go here. I think that's going to be very much up to them. Numbani's quite a good Junkrat map on the first point. Lots of small areas where the Junkrat can, hold that space efficiently using that damage. It depends what they want to do. Maybe going to New York City as a more close range map on the flashpoint. They pick Eichenwald from the side. Okay, interesting pick from Miami. They're picking Eichenwald. Maybe trying to lean into more the Farah that we saw.
I mean, I think
that could
the
be the
Farah.
idea.
I think the Farah could be pretty good. It's really then going to be dependent on can Saucepan help get rid of that Widow? Because we saw Bowser as a soldier, and he was doing pretty decent work as it.
He's got some good picks. He had a nice overclock there. Definitely helped win that team fight for sure.
Yeah, but then as Saucepan when he was that Widow, was getting some work in. We'll have to see what Miami will run. Will Bun stay as Junkrat? Because Eichenwald, I don't really think of it as the greatest Junkrat map. Like, it can work for certain points, like at that third point at the end for if you're on the defensive side or offensive, really. He is lethal, because it is just a tight room, that entire third point.
Indeed. That point is going to be very crucial, I think. If Miami can force, if we see both teams capture, and especially heading into that third point from the side of Pit, you'll be very scared, because you can see the Junkrat. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He can do a lot of damage in that enclosed space, and he's just going to be able to do all he wants to do. And I think that's going to be the real question here. Can they use this map to their advantage and play around their Junkrat player? Because I think that's going to be very important for them.
I agree. I think that with Miami, I think the first point, not really great for Junkrat. I think the second point's kind of worse for Junkrat, but that third could be lethal for Junkrat, because Titan Coast space in that castle, it'd be crazy. It's now, and then I think we're gonna see the Sojourn again. Maybe the Widow again for a Pit. I honestly would really like Zeke to stay as that Zen, especially in that first point on defense. It'd be really good just to throw those orbs just down the hallway, essentially.
Oh, sure. I think when we saw the Zen pick, it really did help them. The Discord orb doing so much damage. Like, it just enables your team to just absolutely shred the tank. And I think that's what they're looking for. That's what they are looking for. Sure. I'm interested here because it's a very interesting. This could go both ways, I think. I'm very hyped that Pitt have got their first map win, which is very good stepping stone for them. But can Miami reinforce this map? Their first game they won. Can they keep this pressure up? Can they keep their win streak going right now? They've got a 1 win streak in the just overall in the league so far, and I think that's interesting. Can they clutch up? Can they keep this going? And what can they do?
Maybe we gotta get back to the dramatic finish of a game 5.
That would be enjoyable. I would enjoy that.
I know last week that's where we went when it was Miami versus Montreal, and now we'll have to see what they're gonna do in this. But so far, Pitt has definitely bounced back though hard. As now, it looks like they might be getting into it here in a second or two. Yep,
Here we go. So once again, I think we're going to be seeing 2 Junos from the side of both teams here, and probably a Moira pick as well. I think Moira from the side of definitely a Moira from the side of Miami. I think. Yeah,
because Kamani's main hero is Moira. At least when I played with her, that was her main. Was the Moira. For the side of Pitt, I mean, hey, we've seen Zeke be a great BAP. We've seen him be a great Zen, and I like that pick. I really like the Zen here. Especially, they're on the attack. I really like that. Oh, especially with Saucepan. That's gonna be fun. It's really gonna be about how well Buns can really light up this hallway. He has to light this up. And he throws a little trap.
A little bit different in the backline here. We're seeing the Ana Juno out of side Miami, which is a bit more vulnerable, but less heals than your traditional your traditional Juno break. But your Ana's a bit more vulnerable because the Juno's ability to peel for other support is a bit lacking. So we're going to see, can they exploit that? And can they exploit the Anna's weakness there?
You know, especially
see.
also, you have Saucepan and Zafara. I mean, just one or two missiles will get rid of that Ana like nothing. As Zeke almost falls! And he stays alive.
Early lamp has to be used. Early immortality field. We're gonna see Saucepan. He's got well, we see Doge on the hit scan, so it definitely got some pressure onto Saucepan, but a lot of poke, heavy poke coming in from the side of Saucepan. Saucepan goes down to the hit scan first up. We're seeing a bit of a ult charge advantage for the side of Pit here with that Reinhardt, 42% versus 24% of Storm.
Yeah, but that Junkrat, look, he's already up to 86%.
Well, that's the damage they can do in that small choke, just putting a lot of pressure onto the backline. We're gonna see Source.
Oh, we have the Genji. That Genji
OG Buns with that
really
tire already. 1 minute to get that tire. I think he's gonna go for a hit. Here we have a big tire. Here we go with the top there. Oh, gets shot down by Bowsy. What a great shot. Buns falling very low here. Buns gets punished for that tire position being aggressive. The pin in from Storm. Don't know about down. Is it enough? Is it winnable here? We have a tank trade for 1 DPS. I think they're going to be backing up here. Backing up and playing next fight.
They are, and you know, Junkrat now running his way back as fast as he can back to this defense.
See here we go. We have 2 Juno ults nearly. We got the Nano and Slam available for the side of Miami. Here we see, but look at it. Look at the Reinhardt from the side of Pit. The Nano comes out by Storm.
Oh, he
Slam gets cancelled. What the pin. Great lamp.
And then takes
both Reinhardt off the map. OG Buns doing absolute work with no Reinhardt to block that damage. Wow, what a pin. What a pin from Storm.
Squishies versus squishies. As the Miami, sorry, the Pit Ryan will come back way faster. He's already there.
Here we see both teams regroup now. Slam on the side of Miami available, but that guy goes down to Buns early.
Zeke.
That small enclosed space is doing so well for the Junkrat here. We see both Juno ults come online. That guy coming back from spawn on the Juno for the side of Pit. Is it enough? Bowsy taking a bit of damage here, a bit of chip. So we see the overclock. We can see the window and we can see the Juno ult. Storm taking the high ground, looking for a slam here maybe. In comes out from the side of Bono. Here we see the Juno ult. Here's the slam, a big slam onto the Baptiste and the Reinhardt. Here we see the tire once again coming in. Going on to Saucepan. Traded for the Reinhardt though, 2v3. The Reinhardt's trapped. Is he enough? I don't think it is. Bowsy maybe looking for a trade here. It's not enough. You see only 1 ultimate used from the side of Pit there. So saving their ultimates. We see the Juno and the tire come out. Nano Boost nearly ready, and we have a Bob on the side of Doge. Is that enough to hold this last point?
I mean, you also have Window and you have Genji, so I think you got to start pressing Q if you're Pit. You gotta get this point. You don't want to have to try to full stop Miami on the first point.
Bono on the Reinhardt. He's going to be swinging onto the front line. Here's the slam. Slam onto the jump right there. Plus the blade. The window comes out as well. 2 picks from the Reinhardt there. 3 picks from the Reinhardt. The blade onto the back line and Saucepan cleans up the Juno. The Bob was committed.
The Bob was thrown, but doesn't really get anyone as it will take it. Now they have 2:42 on the clock.
Good amount of time here. Buns is going to be looking to spam this first chokehold. He's going to be looking to put pressure onto the supports and put pressure onto this Reinhardt shield. Maybe enabling his Ashe to try and get a pick from behind the Reinhardt shield. You know, Reinhardt shield goes pretty low. He's going to have to save it. Saucepan with a dive on the top onto the Ashe. Ashe forced out by OG Buns, getting him. I know that he wasn't prepared for that. Did not have the deflect ready. We can see Pit walking up top right here, looking to get aggressive, but Storm has almost got the shatter. Is he going to try and punish this? Here comes the triple tire over the top. Onto the back line, it looks like.
Triple. Oh no, he gets nobody!
Tire goes down, doesn't be able to get anything. We can see Storm here looking aggressive. Look, he's got the slam in his pocket. He's breaking the Ryan shield. He's walking on them. 2 go down. Saucepan gets a trade onto OG Buns. 3v3 here. 2 supports. Zeke goes down. Saucepan is trying to live here.
That guy is pushing the
2
car.
supports. 1 support, 1 tank, and 1 DPS for the side of Miami here. Is it enough?
That guy is slowly pushing the cart quietly.
Cart has been pushed.
No
We
one's
can see
really
Doge.
looking.
Yeah, no one looking at the cart. We can see Doge playing that long angle, and we can see Bowsy. He's got an overclock in his pocket. in their pocket. They're looking to get a big overclock here. Buns getting pressured by Saucepan on the high ground. Saucepan goes down after the deflect. Held it a bit too long. Reinhardt looking low here from both sides. Lamb forced out from the side of Zeke. Here we see the Juno wall committed. The Cole in response. Bowsy goes down thanks to the Junkrat. A lot of pressure onto the Moira of Pit. Moira managed to live using the fade, but the Reinhardt is very isolated now as he's trying to make his way back. He gets slept and he gets pinned. Big pick from the side of Storm. Now we're going to see once again OG Buns. Look at the how fast he's generating this rip tire. It's incredible, truly. He's getting this tire every fight. He has it always. That's just great amount of damage he's outputting there.
He's doing a fantastic job. As now you got the Shatter, you're about to have Tire and Bob again. But for Pit, you know, they're about to have 4 ultimates. That is terrifying. And really, you're at the point where it's just really 1 or 2 team fights left till they get to the 3rd point capture. But we're at 20 seconds.
On the high ground, here comes the Tire. Tire doesn't get anything.
Oh, no!
Goes off the map, and so does Buds. Big pin and a big dash from Saucepan to claim that Ash off the high ground. No.
They didn't use a single ult. Now they have 4 in the pocket. They can definitely they just need to hold this fight. Oh no, there's a Ryan. He's about to use Shatter.
Reinhardt, ready. Here comes the Bob onto the point. Pin comes up from both Reinhardt. Reinhardt pinned off the Bob is off the map, and so is the Reinhardt. That comes out early. Away from Saucepan onto the Juno. Big slam onto the backline. And Saucepan goes down. Massive slam from the side of Storm there to clean that one up. See, we see 2 ultimates from the side of Pit not be able to use that. They just died too fast. We saw the Reinhardt go down really early there. Definitely did not help that team fight when the Reinhardt got pinned off the map. Traded Bob for a Reinhardt. Did not work in that circumstance there.
It was rough. Bob was actually really crucial for Miami there. Without that Bob, I don't know. I think Pit might have capped. Honestly,
the Bob stall was a very great play from the side of Doge. He jumped up to the high ground, popped the Bob, manages to stall the count there. Great work. Now, moving in to the attack for Miami. What can they cook up here? What can Buns cook up? I think he generated 6 rip tires in that defense alone. Great work. That's incredible. That is incredible use. That's incredible farming of the element. Doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately, couldn't get many picks, but the fact that he can generate them that quickly is incredible. It's great. Great work from the Junkrat.
Yes, now, you know, we see the Ramatra. Oh, we see Sigma. Sigma can be pretty good here, honestly. If he's played right, Sigma can be so good on this map for this defense.
Indeed. Trying to look for some poke angles. We got that Sojourn, we got that Zen, so they're looking for a more long-distance team comp that's going to be looking to playing slow, looking to farm the Sojourn rail, looking to use that Discord orb, and looking to punish that Discord orb. Looking to hit a Discord orb, and then look for our Sojourn to hit a railgun. Trying to hit a headshot, trying to get that pick.
We got the Junkrat duel.
Indeed,
Storm
we do.
Already falling low, and the Junkrat sneaking behind. He's being a little sneak. Trying to get behind. All a Pit. That guy notices him.
Forces onto the point. Buns gets naded. Diana goes down low, but the Buns with the...
Buns
gets the 1-for-1 trade.
They just have Zen heals now. That's a little rough.
We see the Pharah coming out from the side of Doge.
Yup.
Punishing the Sojourn pick.
Zeke!
Zeke goes very low here. Diana is making her way back from spawn, but is it fast enough? Big rock. Saucepan gets a pick. Is Bowsy gonna live here? Bowsy very low, gets taken out by Doge.
But he gets Kamani! But he got Kamani, that's huge! Got rid of the support
available for Miami. I think gonna touch the point. Big nade onto the tank. Diana goes down, no supports. Pit managed to win this one, I think. Yep.
Can they get rid of Doge?
Doge is really low there.
Oh, he gets away. He's
Typical
gonna
heals.
get away.
Typical heals are doing a great job here.
Oh, never mind!
Shot by Zeke and Saucepan. Combination, both projectiles hitting the fire in the air. Very hard thing to do. Hitting the fire in the air, especially on Junkrat and on Zen. Great shots. So now we're going to see the Sigma Flux. We're going to see the Transcendence. OG Buns with a pick onto that guy again. Getting sent back to the spawn room. Without not being able to build this Nano Boost, it's very dangerous because look at Dragon Master. He's approaching onto getting the Nano Boost here.
But Sauce already has Tire. Sauce has Tire.
He's looking to play on the top.
Oh
Here comes
no!
the Gravitational Flux. Onto the Ram and the Ana. Sleep Dart doesn't connect. Nano goes onto Storm. Barrage from behind. Taya gets Kamani. Kamani goes down. She's gone, but they could not touch the point. Saucepan's work isn't enough. It's too late for the flank.
Now you got 4 minutes to basically stop them from capping. This is going to be difficult if you're the side of Pitt here. This is going to be a pretty hard defense. I mean, definitely doable with a huge stagger on Ana.
Indeed, big stagger. We can see the Nano Boost. We see the Nano Boost and the Barrage we used in the previous fight.
Yep.
For Miami. We see Zeke getting pressured by Doge here. Good shield from the side of Boner.
Ooh, Storm's up top!
Storm has rotated to the high ground. Saucepan placing under a lot of pressure on the Widowmaker. Saucepan goes down, but so does OG Buns. 2 DPS gets traded here. That guy under a lot of pressure. So is Zeke. Both supports under pressure. See Bonaparte holding this bridge. And this is where we're going to see the long distance range of this comp coming into clutch.
Yep.
You can see the Farah and the Junkrat both looking to try and spam, looking to try and put some pressure onto this backline here.
Oh,
Bonaparte gets a pick onto Doge. Ignite onto the backline by Dragon Master. Suzu comes out, the Tire on the high ground. Tire gets shot by Bowsy with a great shot from the overclock. Transcendence comes out to help them live this fight. Bowsy. Storm looking for a Nemesis, for the Ramel here. He's looking for the Ramel. The Annihilation. He gets naded, the Suzu comes out. Here we see the big Ramel gets, the Ramel gets slept. Ramel gets slept, but Bonaparte can't escape
They
in time.
have to touch, they have to
Goes down.
touch.
Bowsy with 1 pick, is it enough? Can they get a touch?
No.
Bowsy gets booped, and he cannot touch. Wow. Miami bouncing back very strongly there, responding on their map pick. Great work to respond and turn the tables, put the pressure back on Pitt.
Absolutely. You know, after that first game, it was looking a little rough for Miami, but they bounced back on Eichenwald and did a really great job there. Really huge shadow there from Storm.
Yeah. The Reinhardt goes down early. They can punish that. No shield to block that Reinhardt slam. A lot of damage onto the back line.
Now if you're Pitt walking into it, I think you need to start thinking about, all right, we need to pick a map that is just not good for Junkrat at all. What map do you think Pitt should probably pick here to help them out?
Well, if I'm looking at our map pool here, I think there's a couple of options for them. I think we could see a Circle Royale. They have a long-range map. There are some smaller areas, especially on the 3rd point, more close quarters, but I think a majority of the map doesn't play well into Junkrat's strengths of that close quarters burst damage. We can see Rialto perhaps as well, more of a high ground map. Lots of good utility from dive heroes like Winston, Diva, Ball, Doomfist, which could maybe, put some pressure onto that Junkrat. We also could see, we played Hybrid, so we just played Hybrid, so we won't be seeing that again. Maybe a push map, maybe a Colosseo, something with more of longer sight lines, maybe to help, maybe see if we can see Saucepan on that Widowmaker and see him put pressure onto the backline and see him put pressure onto Buns using the space. And we're going to see them go to Rialto. One of the options I thought they were going to go to.
I was going to say Colosseo to me sounded the best for Pitt at the moment because of that long range comp. I think that long range comp, you're making Buns basically not. I mean, he would have to hit such a long range shots as Junkrat consistently. Versus, you go that Widow, just get rid of him.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's definitely what they're going to try and do here by the pick of Rialto. I think. Well, this Rialto map, Rialto's got some longer sidelines, but there is the high ground usage, and they're probably going to try and use the Widowmaker on the high grounds, putting pressure. But definitely, I still think Buns has an opportunity to play on this. I do think he does. I think he can. And I think he will try and use this map to his advantage.
I mean, with Junkrat, if you get close, not many things are going to beat you in the game. Once you're close. But if you can keep the Junkrat far away, you can make him nowhere near as, effective, I feel.
Oh, for sure, yeah. If they can put that distance between those two, they can try and keep Buns at a distance. And maybe try and isolate him when he uses that double conk. Trying to look for those flanks. If they can isolate him, they can punish based off that. Could be very good for the side of Pit here.
It looks like we might be seeing a swap.
Yeah, I believe we are.
Yeah, we are.
We're
seeing Jinx in for Zeke. That's a bit interesting. I think Zeke's been doing a really great job as the BAP and all that, but Jinx did play in Ruby last season, so we'll have to see how Jinx will do here. Stepping in, you're going to game 3. The series is tied, so this is a pretty important game. I mean, this is like a big momentum swing. I feel in a best of 5. It's always game 3.
So I'm interested. What is Jinx going to be playing here? We'll be seeing that guy on the Ana, on the Juno. We'll be seeing what they play here. It's going to be very interesting to see what the idea is from the side of Pit.
It will be a bit interesting as it looks like they're flipping teams and stuff. For Miami, I mean, you really need to close the distance as fast as you can to keep Buns as effective as you can. Get your other DPS also just ready to light them up. Have to see how it goes, but we are going into the game 3.
Map 3 of this series. 1-1 on the scorecards here. A lot to play for. This map is a key decider into moving forward. Who can put the pressure? A map win here on Pit's map pick for the side of Miami could be crucial into enabling them to move forward in this series and get a win here. Let's see what happens. I'm quite excited to see what's going on here. Let's see what they can pull out of the bag. So we're going to be seeing Salty Jinx onto the Mercy pick. Very interesting. We're going to see Saucepan on the Widowmaker, or what are we going to see? Yep, Saucepan on the Widowmaker. We're going to see Bowsy over to the Bastion. Okay.
As the Mercy.
Okay.
Are we gonna pocket the Widow?
I would be guessing it poking the Bastion.
Oh.
With
the game got restarted.
With technical issues, I believe it.
Ah, darn it.
There's some technical issues there, guys. Apologies for that.
It's okay. I'm sure they're basically going to pick the same people again. Hopefully.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, it's interesting. We have a bit more time to talk about this, but Jinx going onto the Mercy. I think that coming into this, being subbed in here, having this Mercy specialist on the roster, very useful. And they're going to be able to use that Mercy effectively. We're going to be seeing the Juno and the Mercy of the backline from the Pit. And this is interesting because we're going to see the Juno is going to be doing a lot more healing because the Mercy is going to be trying to be busy with using a damage boost effectively. But the Juno who's doing that much more healing is going to enable the Juno to get a lot more orbital raise and get an increased uptime towards that ult, which can be very good. We're going to be seeing them get a lot more ults and trying to use that ult effectively. Especially with that Bastion turret form.
I mean, yeah, especially, those Juno orbital rays are amazing in every team fight. One of the better ultimates in the whole game, I think. Really great.
One of the best supports in the game for sure. Can do a lot. Now we're gonna see double flex on the side of Miami. They're on the Kiri and they're on the Ana. Taking the left, I think we're gonna see Buns. Look at Buns on the right side. Doge goes down. Curly to Saucepan with that pocket. Look at Buns flanking on the right side. I think they know. They know he gets forced to use that double concussive grenade and get out of there. Now Storm looking for a hook here off the bridge, I believe. Looking to try and hook the Sigma off Pit.
Absolutely.
See the Widowmaker on the high ground, looking for a pick.
Oh, there's Buns!
Concussive Buns up to the top, putting a lot of pressure onto the Widowmaker. Juno responding with that pressure. Buns walked it through it. It's okay. We see the cart moving up around the first corner, approaching the second. Buns placing pressure onto the high ground. Then we're going to see Saucepan onto the high ground. Bastion gets to get hooked in, but manages to live through it. We see this Widow pick onto the top right, holding this angle. Can they find a pick? Storm under a lot of pressure. Gets rocked. Saucepan, look at that, beautiful. Using these long angles and exploiting the range we have with Midowmaker. Bowsy gets a pick onto OG Buns on the Junkrat. And look at this already, we're gonna see. Look how fast these support ults are being generated.
I was gonna
From
say
the side of Miami, really, yeah.
So far great shooting from Saucepan though, getting 2 really critical kills to start these 2 team fights so far. Is now, you know, for Miami, they're having to regroup. That Roadhog not even getting a single hook, I think, yet.
Roadhog, trap goes down. Look to put pressure onto the Sigma. Hook doesn't go through. Turret form out of the Bastion here, putting a lot of pressure onto the car. Tracer gets caught with a nade. Lots of buzz damage coming through there. That Bastion with the Mercy doing a lot of damage. Nade comes out from Dragon, not able to get anything. Swarswap looking to take an aggressive angle, but Buns on the flank gets forced out by the Juno of that guy. Juno using that mobility and putting pressure onto the backline. And look at it go, it is. That's the damage from the Juno. Able to punish that Junkrat pick. See Storm switching to the Reinhardt.
So far, Pitt has done a really good job watching out all together for that Junkrat. The moment they see that Junkrat, they're like, just get rid of him. Just delete.
Yep, trying to put him off those flanks for sure. Kitsune rush and the Flux. Both supports put in that Kitsune, put in that Flux. Susie comes out, saves Caiman, gives it herself, but that's it. Storm gets rocked. Look at this damage. The sheer damage outside of Pitt there. We see Source Spam on an uncontested off angle. And it's just being able to do so much damage. The Bastion with the pocket does so much damage onto the Reinhardt. Massive Flux.
We also have the sneaky Junkrat doing nothing. Oh, he's going for a sneaky kill, I think. He might be. He is. He's going in for him by himself.
Ooh, man has used the concussion miner to get out here. You can see.
Is barely up at this
point. Fake's going to the bridge on the right lane here. Buns holding that inside close angle. Because the Nano from the side of Dragon here. Only one ult, only... Oh, we see the... Looks like they're looking to hold this close range. Buns looking for a little flank, maybe. Nano comes out from Storm. Storm walking onto this...
Oh no,
Sigma.
Bowsy!
Juno will come out.
Oh no, the tire!
That guy goes down to the tire.
Oh,
support down for Pitt, and I think that's it.
Maybe, but... So far, great defense though from Pitt to hold it to where they're gonna only get in less than 30 seconds. That's a good first point hold, I feel.
Forced a lot of faults there. But then we're gonna see them forcing 2 ultimates, 2 key ultimates, the Nano Boost and the tire on the side of Miami. Once again, they're trying to play these long angles. They're trying to poke. They're trying to play the game at their own tempo. Barnes looking to take this high ground. Nade comes out. He gets hit by the Venom Mine. Forced out. See Doge looking to take the high ground, putting a lot of pressure onto the Widowmaker. Pulse bomb and oh my, what a trade! Source hits an incredible shot, but the res coming out from Salty Jinx. Incredible res there.
Yup.
Susie forced early from the side of Caiman. Bastion turret form, doing a lot of damage.
Oh no, the sleep!
Onto the Sigma. A lot of pressure. Look at the pressure this Bastion with the Mercy can do to this Reinhardt shield, enabling the Widow to get free picks.
Oh, Buns! Oh!
Storm in the back line. He managed to get the kill with the pin. Tracer and the Reinhardt behind. Here comes the Flux. Flux onto the Reinhardt. Manages to live through it. No Suzu from the side of Miami here. Storm gets rocked. He has the slam in his pocket. A lot of pressure. They're forcing Pitts back up here. Kitsune main. Storm gets forced off the high ground by the Junkrat. Door booked in the air. Storm walking on by it. Look how low the bash. Look how low the Sigma is there, forcing the grasp, and a big slam falls there. Big slam to the side of Storm. And look at this.
Oh, Buns falls.
When we're not giving Source Fan, when we're not giving the Sigma from the side of Pitt to set up, this is what happens. They're able to use this double flex comp and play very aggressive with their Trace and with their Junkrat. But this double flex just enables them that. They have the Suzu, they have the Ananade, and it just causes them to be able to play very aggressive and just take aggressive angles and just push faster than the Sigma can handle. And we see the Bastion ult coming out onto the backline, and under pressure, does not go though. We're gonna see Miami looking to reset here. Re-engage.
Ooh, that guy falls early.
With a pick.
Oh, another tire!
Onto the Mercy.
Oh,
Mine goes onto the Mercy. No. The
Big
res
anti.
was not worth it. big nade and a big nano boost. Look at Storm putting a lot of pressure onto the front line. They get blocks the rock with the shield efficiently. We
Oh
see
no, the Juno ult.
Juno comes out. Is it enough to keep the Sigma alive?
No.
And it's not. The Reinhardt pin does enough damage. Now, no ults remaining for either side here, but is it enough? Are they going to be able to touch the point? I don't think they are. They're not. Wow. What a great turnaround from Miami to really put the pressure on Pitt there.
Absolutely. As now, you're going to where you're on the offense. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see how will Pitt adapt to that Tracer and Junkrat duo they've been running in this game. That is a really good duo to just run up and blow up people.
Indeed. I think what we saw there that was really making that a big turnaround is the fact that when we're forcing Pitt off these long angles, we're forcing Source off this Widowmaker. We're not even forcing off the Widowmaker. We're removing the angles available by playing so close together, by pushing more aggressively. We can see Source Spam not be able to get as much value as the first fight because the Widowmaker doesn't have as much free lines of sight once we finish this first point because there's less clear lines of sight, and because of that, being able to put a lot more pressure onto the front line. And that's how we see the Reinhardt from the side of Pick, no, the Sigma, sorry, from the side of Pick go down so often. The Reinhardt could just walk onto the Sig and use that hammer and do a lot of damage.
Ooh, I like the Reaper pick. I really like the Reaper pick from Saucepan there. You're gonna be able to just.
You see what I'm saying? I'm saying a bit of cheekiness.
Oh no! Oh no!
OG Buns, their whole team, all 5 are on this flank. I love this. Let's see what they can do on this flank. Buns are going to be looking to get some big damage here. Buns, I think is he baiting? I don't know. Let's see it. They're holding close here. This spawn hold is going to take a lot of time off the clock.
Just run in. Just ram in. Just get everybody. They're all together.
Trading fire strikes here. Both Reinhardts are. Both teams living. Here comes the pin. Pin.
Oh!
And the Reinhardt. Burner just goes down instantly. He walked into a trap there. Storm rushing towards the point to force this Juno off.
Absolutely,
using the mobility, and we can see, look how much time they've off. They've been 30 seconds there by just that simple hold, and they can now go back to holding the main as they would normally do so. Source power.
No!
The big pick onto Dragon. The Ana goes down from the side of Pitt. Here we see Bowsy using this turret form, pushing up.
He loses turret
form.
form.
Advantage.
Pharah's a great pick here. There's no one really on the side of Miami to really contest.
Indeed.
He's getting free damage. Oh no!
Buds saying, who needs a hit scan? I'm playing Junkrat. We got this in the bag. Big fire strike combo with a Junkrat there. Gets booted up into the air and the fire strike from Storm, finishing the kill. This is Storm having a bit of an earlier Earth Shatter. Are they able to use that to their advantage? We hold him close here, and already 1 minute and 30 seconds off the clock. The side of Pitt. Can they bounce back here? We have a bit of a... Both support ults nearly online from the side of Miami. They've got the nano boost. They've almost got all 5 ultimates from both sides here. See like Bowsy has the Bastion ult. Here it is. Bastion ult. Maybe looking to go on the Ana here.
Yep, they are!
The Ana. Ana goes low. Manages to dodge it. Nano boost. Kitsune. Is it enough? The turret form used very excellently there to pressure back.
Oh,
big enough shot onto the Reinhardt. But here comes the tire. Tire onto 2. The freeze comes out and the Suzu. But is it enough? The freeze from the side of Doge. I think he wins it for them. Source Fan, he's all alone. Don't think he can do anything here. Just gonna trade Dragon though. But that was just incredible play from OG Buns. That's just close range. Tire just doing absolute work.
Yep.
But if we look at the all economies here, we're seeing a Kitsune and a Barrage out of the side of Pitt versus only a slam from Miami. Storm putting pressure on. He knows he has the advantage here. He can press this advantage with the slam. He's looking to play aggressive and looking to try and hit a slap. Storm. Here comes the Kitsune. Kitsune with the Bastion. Slam goes onto the back line.
Oh!
But Storm goes down. Bowsy with the turret form. 2 trades come out from Dragon though. 3v3 here.
Yeah, but now it's a
Doge is putting in the work right now.
It's a 2v2.
Buns is really low. Both of them really low.
Back up. That guy got him.
Oh, that guy gets boo. Clutch it out there. But here comes the Reinhardt.
It is, but Saucepan is back.
The Kiriko and the Juno and the Pharaoh back.
Oh, Juno being really dangerous right here though, with that Ryan being so close.
Barrage from Saucepan here.
We have Barrage.
Looking for maybe a cheeky flank barrage here. Buns, he's going to be taking. Here we see the barrage coming in on the back line.
Yeah,
the
we.
barrage.
Oh!
The ice block, the body block here from protecting their team. The slam gets blocked by the wall. What a great play from Doge there. Blocking the barrage, blocking the slam. Great use of the utility of the Mei. Susie comes out, but the time from the high ground. Tire gets two. It's not enough. And here comes the blizzard. And it's all over. And it's all over. Doge with an excellent fight there. Using their abilities incredibly well. Blocks the slam, blocks the barrage, kills the Pharaoh. Great work.
So far, Buns, as I think he's gotten play of the game, every game so far it feels like. Done really great work tonight. As you see there, double kill. He probably gets that kill. Really great work from Buns and from the rest of Miami. Making the Junkrat just work really well as now Pitt, now we're going to game 4. Pitt is looking at potentially the end of the match. Like, you gotta pull out, this is the time, you gotta pull out your best. Make it go to a game 5.
Indeed. Their back is against the wall here. Let's see, hopefully, I want to see them replicate what they were playing earlier on Busan. Using these long angles, and especially what we saw earlier on the defense, where they could really exploit the long angles they had using their Widowmaker use Sigma. And I want to see them try and make that work again, because I think that was very powerful. And I think that's where we've seen them succeeded most of the day, is not allowing Junkrat to dictate the space of the game, and not allowing these Junkrat ults to get value has really, really helped them. Okay, on to the our fourth map. It's interesting because we're now at match point for Miami. They bounced back exceptionally well from Busan. They were under a lot of pressure after Busan, but now they have the ability to bounce back and make this their second win of the season. But Pitt also had the opportunity to make this their first win of the season. They've got their first map win, but can they translate that into their first series win? I think that's the important thing here. Let's see.
You know, for Pitt, I know they're probably... You really got to think about possibly what is the best way. I think Junkrat should be your focus point, like on Busan, like you were saying. In that first game, they really did a really great job at just getting rid of the Junkrat almost every fight they could. I think they need to start going back to just being like, we just gotta get rid of this Junkrat. Anytime we see it, everybody just turn and get rid of the Junkrat. As they're going to Anubis.
Anubis. Clash? I think this... Am I correct in saying? I believe this is one of the first Clash maps of Emerald this season.
I think it is.
I don't know if I've seen this outside of Emerald. Or Ruby, for that matter. I've not been casting every game, but of the ones I've cast, I have not seen a Clash. It's one of the first time I've been casting Clash. But I think this map, once again, it plays into the hands of Buns, especially this first middle point here.
Yep. It
just enables the Buns at close range. However, the second 2 points,
it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a little rough.
Points A, B, and points C and D really do put pressure on Buns to make sure they can hit those shots over a bit of a longer distance when there isn't an enclosed space for them to work with. I think that's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, as you know, we're going into this. I mean, especially with this mode too, it's all about winning these team fights as fast as you can. These points, you only need to get 5 of them, then you win the game. But we will have to see. You think we'll see Jinx still as that Mercy? You think they'll be Kamani like they were at the end of the last game?
Well, I'd love to see a Cassidy inside a Pit. I think a Cassidy may be trying to help shut down this Junkrat, because we've tried a bit in the air, but Buns just said no. He just said no. He doesn't want to see it. He doesn't want to see the Pharah come out. And I think we want to see maybe more of a typical response. Maybe trying to put the Cassidy with the pocket could do some heavy damage. I think that'd be interesting to see. See if they can try on a different approach at it.
Yes, now we're gonna see, what are they really going to pick as? Yeah, Reinhardt, both sides. We have Buns. We have the Reaper too. Another just absolute. We're blowing up your tank as fast as we can. Comp. It feels like.
Indeed.
For Pitt, you have May. May could be really powerful, especially with that Bastion and that Reinhardt. If those ice walls are done right, you can light up. I think it could be really good for Pitt. We'll have to see.
Indeed. Here we go. Both Reinhardts. We've got a Reinhardt mirror. Double flex composition coming out from the side of Pitt once again with that Ana and the Kiriko.
Ooh.
2 big fire strikes. 24% overcharge for Burner.
Yeah, but Doge already on the pound.
And there we see it. Buns. 2 massive picks with that concussive mine. That's what he does. That is what he does. This short range area, like this close range map, allows them to just get the easy picks. But look at the Earth Shatter. Look how fast of an Earth Shatter we see from the Reinhardt of Pitt.
Yes,
I think that's right down with these fire strikes in those areas. Ryan, the Reaper looking for a little bit of a flank, but Juno manages to live. And here we go, resetting for this, resetting for catch point B here.
Reaper again going for that off angle.
Bond's looking at that 7% ult charge, and so is Dragon. Storm is approaching this slam, but so is Mona. Here it comes. Looking to play this Junkrat in this close line room. Here comes. Here we see the Juno ring. Slam comes out but doesn't get anything. We see the nano boost onto the Reinhardt.
And there's already a tire.
There's a tire.
The tire's trying to run to spawn.
Back Ryan. Oh my! Look how close Buzz is to dying there. Living on. I want to say actually 1 HP there. Incredible seeds. Alright. 2 already. We're going to see 2 points captured from the side of Miami. We're going to see a slam. We're going to be seeing a Kitsune. And look at this. Buns once again playing into this short range map and getting picks. Both supports available for side of Pitt against just the one support from Miami. We can see Storm looking to get aggressive here with this Reinhardt Shatter. We can see the Bastion Storm come out. Both supports come down, but look how low Miami are. Even though they've used the Kitsune, they're so low. And there we go. 3 ults used from the side of Pitt, and that's it. It's over for them now.
I mean, I understand though why for Pitt. You need that victory mentally. You just gotta get it. You're just ready to just get that first point, get it out of the way. Awesome. Now you're on to B. You guys are still closer. They'll be able to get it. You do have Death Blossom though, so that is gonna be scary with Shatter.
Indeed. Death Blossom Shatter. Very cheeky combo. Bowsy goes quite low. Saucepan with a great pick onto Buns. And this can be a team fight over, I think. I think this can be a space created here.
Oh, there's a Reaper behind.
Reaper behind. Salty Jinx trying to put some pressure onto them. We'll maybe see them.
There's a Reaper's about to press Q.
Reaper.
Oh!
What a pain. Up Shatter.
Oh, man!
Everyone except Saucepan goes down. Sleep onto the Reinhardt. Trying to slow them down here. The Suzu Force from Caiman. Yeah.
They are taking their space hard. Wow, Buns falling again.
Now look at the ornaments from both teams here.
There's
Big
a Shatter!
But the Reaper in
Death
backline.
Blossom only gets 1!
One support traded. It's a 5v3, 3v3 now. One support from each side. OG Buns nothing to back off with the Kiriko.
Absolutely, but for the side of Pitt, you're trying to be ready for this. You do still have Bouncer's ult, so you can still make space, but you gotta be ready for that Riptire at any moment.
And the Nano Boost as well. Coalescence is going to be coming online soon for Salty Jinx.
Oh, they
did
popped
the
out the
nano
ice
boost.
wall. There's that tire.
Here's the tire. Tire only
Here's
gets one.
Gauzy.
And look at that massive Coalescence from the side of Salty Jinx, keeping the Reinhardt alive, getting both picks onto the start.
Yeah, there we go. What a great hold though from Pitt. That was insane 3-point hold, and so now they flipped it.
They've absolutely turned the tables here. Oh, first was going to be a 0-2 to now they're pulling this back to 3-2. And now because of the ultimates used in the previous fight, Pitt have the advantage with the ult fight here. That fight was a must-win. At that point was a must-win for them. They had less ultimates and yet they've come out on top. And now look at the ultimate advantage they're having here. They're going to have the Juno ult. They're going to have the Blizzard. The Blizzard comes out onto the Kitsune. Look at the back get broken. The ground goes down. Suzu is late. Isn't it enough? And both subs are just isolated here. One sub goes down and that's it. It's all over.
They need a cap point. And they will. They're going to E. They only need one tick to make it on game 5.
Bowsy. Hey, we see the Juno ult coming out.
Pretty huge Dragon Falls.
Juno ult. We see the mace still coming back though. Oh, the slam gets cancelled though. Is it gonna be enough there? Salty Jinx putting pressure. And they're just managing to live. Buns, look at Buns coming in the clutch here. Absolutely. Coming in clutch for his team.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to get
That
away.
guy's gonna be staggered a little bit. Very unfortunate.
No team really has ult at the moment, so this next fight might really just be a straight on normal team fight. There might not be really any ultimates.
Not just yet. Storm is looking like he's trying to approach upon the Earth Shatter. 77%. Oh, what a great wall from the side of the Saucepan. Putting pressure onto Storm. But look at the ult charge. As soon as he forced early Buns.
But look at
lots of ults coming online from Miami soon.
Doge falls, that's
Doge
huge!
with a great pick. That's an incredible pick from Salty Jinx because it just truly puts the pressure back onto them. They have to force to use these ults. And this is the last fight. Big pin onto the back line.
They're about to use Shatter, I think. Come on, he barely surviving.
A lot of pressure onto the right half of the nano boost.
They have call out, doesn't get anyone. They get Ana.
Here's the slam. Both 2 down, but is it enough?
Pit holds on.
Oh my god.
Pit
what a pose.
Manages to hold on. They're going to game 5. Wow. What a momentum change.
Honestly, what a great momentum change.
They were like, we have to pull out our trap card now. What a great time to pull it though. Going to a game 5.
Look at this Coalescence.
Great call though from Salty Jinx. Getting rid of Buns. I think they did a great job really getting rid of Buns as every fight it felt like. Buns barely, what he had like 2 tires the whole game?
Honestly, he was putting a lot of pressure put onto him and because of that pressure isn't able to put the ult charge. And I think that map is a really Salty Jinx's map. I think the Coalescence from Salty Jinx were incredible, putting a lot of pressure onto the back line. And because of the way they were playing, they were able to build them so fast. And because they're building that Coalescence every other fight, every other time they take an objective, it's just incredible. They're building the Coalescence very quickly, be able to punish based around that. What a turnaround from Pitt here, and we're going to map 5. Map 5 banger here.
For Miami, they're back at game 5. For Pitt, they're at game 5. I mean, this is getting tough for both sides. We're now at the end. This is it. Whoever wins it will win this game. Will we see Pitt, get their first win of the season, or we're going to see Miami go to 2-0 on the records? We'll have to see as we're going to Coliseum. Ooh, I actually...
Interesting.
I really prefer Pitt, I think, a little, but also with Miami, you gotta really watch out for Buns. Everything has to be, get rid of Junkrat, I feel like. Anytime Buns gets a kill or 2, he's done great. You cannot let that rip tire build up. He's done fantastic almost every time he's had that tire in this series. I think he's getting like 2 kills at least with it every game. Like every time he uses it.
Honestly, Buns is just an absolute monster in the Junkrat, and you got to punish that. We got to target him. He's too good. If we give them the space, they can punish effectively. And honestly, going into this map, I believe in Pitt. I'm pit-pilled here. I am pit-pilled. They just got a great reverse sweep, almost a reverse sweep, on the previous map, on the Clash, and I think the momentum's with them. I think if we see the Reinhardt mirror again, I'm just a favor of Bonaparte. I think they just got that dog in them. They're just absolutely cooking on the Reinhardt today, and I think if we're seeing a Reinhardt mirror, I think they can do it. I think if we see the Salty Jinx Moira again, we can see a lot of pressure. The Coalescence building speed was incredible last game, and I think Saucepan on the Mei was a bit of an unspoken hero with some great freezes, especially onto the Kitsunes of Caiman. Being able to put a freeze onto the Kitsune just absolutely nullifies the ultimate because you can't play in that area anymore. You're just forcing their whole team to play away from it, and it's just great pressure.
Absolutely. Honestly, if I was the side of Pitt, I'd honestly be just like run it back with our current lineup. I really liked, like you said, I really liked the Salty Jinx as Moira. Did really good. Moira is one of those supports that really it doesn't matter what map you're on. Moira can work. As long as she gets a medium range, she will start making some havoc for Bowser. He's done really good with Bastion the whole time. And for that guy, well, for Saucepan B and D May, really good, getting rid of the other Ryan, essentially just blocking him off. As
yeah,
now,
the great walls I've seen there.
We're going to Coliseum. We're going in. Do you think we will? I hope they. I really hope Pitt runs the same comp. For Miami, you gotta think of a way to just. How can we enable our Junkrat and keep him alive?
Indeed. On this first fight here, on this push, it's very important. We're going to be seeing, I want to see who's going to be taking control of the bot first and how are they going to use that. I think something important to say is this left lane is going to be very important because if I can position my bun, if we can position OG buns on the Junkrat in this left lane, can they cause havoc and can they use that off angle and can they put some pressure on my Reinhardt from the side of Pit and can they put pressure on the back line, and I think that's what we're going to be looking for here. Now we're going to be seeing the Juno Ana from Miami going back to this, and we'll also be seeing the Juno Moira. So once again we're seeing a bit of a different tempo here in the compositions. We're going to be seeing Miami look to play a bit slower with this Juno Ana, looking for the nades, looking to try to put the anti-nades and put pressure onto the Reinhardt and onto the Bastion, onto the front line. But
yeah,
then
they got that heals. They got more heals, I feel.
They've definitely got a bit greater sustain versus Pit, but Pit have got that fast. They're trying to play a bit quicker with the Mei. They're looking to wall off the Reinhardt of Storm and looking to punish. Now we're going to be seeing off angle taken by Doge on the left, on the right hand side. It's going very low here. Walled off right side. We're going to see here's the nade. Look at that nade.
Bowsy falls.
The pick. Pin goes through. Saucepan managed to get a great trade onto the support.
Storm. Oh no, Storm falls!
Now look at this, that is beautiful. Beautiful. The wall coming out to zone. The Reinhardt shield blocking a lot of that Junkrat damage. Right, look how much space they're able to take now here. 66% for the Reinhardt out of Pit.
And 80% for May, 75 for Juno. Wow, the all economy right now for Pit is crazy. We're already about to have Blizzard. We have Blizzard, people.
They want to press this advantage. That guy going very low. And
we're
seeing the big freeze. We're seeing a massive freeze there. Onto 2.
On us alone.
And the slam. And Pit have just absolutely turned this round. Turned this series around. And we're going to see Doge on this high ground uncontested. But here we see that guy putting pressure onto them. Doge goes low and Source cleans it up.
Getting that early card progression, especially if we get that forward spawn early, can be really critical in this map.
Indeed. We still have a Juno ult from the side of Pit.
They do.
Is it gonna be
and
enough?
they do get forward spawn already.
No, onto the Reinhardt. Gets a pin. Onto Bowsy. Has the slam. Storm has the slam in the pocket.
There's
Juno
the
comes out. Playing in the Juno. The Ana was isolated. Look, there it is. The Ana will be able to be peeled by. Here comes the tire. Is it enough though?
Oh, he gets saucepan.
But I don't think it's enough. 4v3 here.
Jinx!
One's is low. Once he gets down.
What a great help though from Salty Jinx, getting rid of the Junkrat, helping out. As now
Indeed.
Dragon swapping off of the Ana, going the Moira.
Hoping to play a bit more fast-paced comp here. And here we see the Coalition goes down early. Unfortunate. Inside of Pit here. Can they turn this round? But Bob is committed into the backline. Bob is zoning out Bowsy. Lots of pressure, and he's forced into the angle of the Junkrat. And I think it's it there. 104 meters in the first push. Excellent job from Pit
Really
here.
good. Yeah, no, if
Now
you're the
looking at-
side, Pit, you gotta be really happy with that first push.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And now let's look at the Auto Economy here. We're going to be seeing Caiman. She has got the Juno ult, and we're going to see the slam from Storm. Salty Jinx, however, they have the Coalescence. Is it going to be enough to match this Juno ult? I have to see. We nearly have Bowsy with the Bastion ult and the Reinhardt slam coming out soon, and Sourcebound looking to try and put some progress on their own. Here we see it. Coalescence, Juno ult, pressure of the tire. Reinhardt's ward. The pin comes in from the Ryan, from Bonaparte. Ryan forced the pin. And Salty Jinx, look at that. Slam doesn't get anyone, but it's already mattered. We're already up 2. Who cares about the slam? Storm is so low.
Can they get
No
rid of
supports
OG
down.
Buns?
No supports available on the side of Miami. Storm is going to be
Doge!
staggering himself here, baby. In the back line. Looking for a cheeky flank shatter, I think.
Oh, Storm. Yeah, Storm didn't. Oh, no. He ran away from the team, it feels like, and now we're back where
The rotation's going to be a bit slower.
Pit is already pushing again, and, you know, for Miami, you haven't even
Reinhardt
touched
gets
the
walled,
wall
what
yet.
a wall. And the Mayo onto the back line.
Was
See,
that?
they're forced off the angles. The Susie forced from the side of Kamani.
Oh,
Doge goes
Doge
down really low.
falls!
Pin comes into onto the
Oh,
back line.
no!
More fade forced. Kiriko TP
Buns!
forced. Storm
Big
with the slam.
shatter!
That's 3. Big slam. But look at the
huge
Juno.
Juno!
Juno keeps everyone alive. It doesn't matter.
Oh
The
my
point's over.
God!
It's all over. It didn't even touch the point.
It's over!
It is
Pit
over.
wins
And
it!
Pit-
Wow!
what a map.
I
What a map.
cannot believe that, Salty getting
Oh.
it, playing the game. What
Back
a
to
huge
back.
turnaround! Huge play right here, getting rid of the Juno, helping to get rid of Buns. Great play though from Pit. What a huge turnaround! What a huge turnaround overall for Pit for being down, you know, 2-1 to come back in these last 2 games to win the match. Amazing. Amazing work though from Pit, especially with, you know, all the changes they had. Like I said, this last week, it was quite a few changes, and now they got their first series win.
Well done to Pit. I think that map was a beautiful showcase of punishing Buns on the Junkrat.
Yup.
Because with how much of a threat he is. And letting Solid Jinx go to work on the Moira. Being able to put a lot of pressure. And I think it was honestly great work from both sides. I'm just impressed. Pit, my prediction was right. I was Pit pilled, and I'm glad they did it. Not even up 0 meters from Miami on the push map there. Excellent work.
Really
Oh, wow. What a great series.
work. Great series though. Great game overall.
Indeed, very back and forth, exciting action. That's what we bring to you, our Overwatch. That's what we bring. Exciting Overwatch.
Well, I think that does about it for us here for the night.
Indeed.
And I don't know when our next game will be, but hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you for watching.